Good morning, Year 4. In today's lesson, we're going to be dividing one-digit numbers by 10. So if you think back to term 1, you may remember we were dividing two-digit numbers and three-digit numbers by 10. And we had the rules where using place value column to divide by 10, the numbers moved one place to the right. Now, when we were using two-digit numbers and three-digit numbers, the answers we were getting after dividing by 10 were whole numbers. But today, following on from our work on tenths, when we're dividing one-digit numbers by 10, our answers are going to move over into the decimal place. They're going to move over the decimal point. So we're going to be dividing one-digit numbers by 10. So here's some of the precise mathematical vocabulary that you're going to need for today's lesson. There is that word divide. Now, if we divide something, we share things out. We're divided by 10 today, so we're going to be sharing things out into 10 groups. Or we're going to use our place value column as a shortcut and just move one place to the right, because that's what happens when a number gets 10 times smaller. So there's that phrase there, 10 times smaller. When you divide a number by 10, it gets 10 times smaller. So that's how we can use our shortcut of, instead of sharing things out in 10 even groups, of using a place value column and just moving one place to the right. We've got the words in there, the place value columns. Now, they're very important for today's lesson because we're going to be using them to move digits one place to the right. So if you have a look here, I've got place value column on this slide. And it's just columns that shows different values. This column has the value of hundredths. We've got tenths next door. We've got over the decimal to the whole numbers. We've got ones, we've got tens, we've got hundreds. And those are place value columns. And the word there, a digit. So a digit is different depending on which place value it goes into. So for example, here, the digit 7, if I put it into this column, it's worth 7. But if I move it next door, it's worth 10 or 7 tenths. Same thing with this 3 here. If I put it into the hundreds column, it's a 300. But if I moved it over into this column here, it's a 3 tenths or 0.3. So those are digits, and the value changes depending on where you put them. And then finally, a one-digit number. So there's a number that only has one digit. So for example, here, 8 is a one-digit number, and we're going to be dividing those one-digit numbers by 10, so we'll be moving them one place to the right. I'll show you a quick example. Let's put the 8 into the ones column, let's move the 3 out, and move the 7 out. So if I was dividing 8 by 10, I would move from the ones column, move one place to the right into the tenths column, and see the answer would be 0.8. So that's what we're going to be doing today. Work hard, and we look forward to seeing your work being submitted. Good luck.